All right, cricket fans, are you ready? The Tata IPL 2025 is on the horizon, and honestly, it looks like it's going to be a wild one. But hey, let's cut to the chase. We want to get right to what matters, right? So we're going deep. We've been looking at everything: early predictions, crazy auction prices, those captaincy changes, the whole mix of veteran players and the new guys coming in. We're here to break down what makes this IPL season one you do not want to miss.
One of the most interesting things right out of the gate is how these player auctions have really changed things up. We're talking record-breaking money spent, but the real story is where it all went. Teams are clearly focusing on beefing up their bowling, especially young Indian pace bowlers. They're the ones getting those big bids. Seems like teams might be changing their whole game plan.
So let's dig into that. Which teams are really showing us this new focus? What else are they going for?
Well, you've got the Mumbai Indians, Royal Challengers Bangalore, Kolkata Knight Riders. They've all spent big on all-rounders. Smart move. Those guys are valuable on both sides. Then you've got Delhi Capitals and Rajasthan Royals, and they're putting their money on strong batsmen at the top of the order. Interesting strategy. And Chennai Super Kings, well, they're sticking to what they know. They're going for a good balance, bringing together experience and young talent throughout their team. All these different approaches, is going to make things really interesting.
Now let's talk about the big elephant in the room. The captaincy changes. Everyone's buzzing about Hardik Pandya taking over for Rohit Sharma at Mumbai Indians. What kind of impact do you think that's going to have?
Oh, that is a big one. I mean, that's a huge shift in strategy, maybe even in the team culture for Mumbai. Pandya's leadership is totally different. It'll be fascinating to see how the team reacts, especially considering everything Rohit Sharma has done there. Definitely a storyline to watch. And then you've got Shubman Gill. He's got a whole season as captain under his belt now with the Gujarat Titans. And don't forget about the new leaders at RCB and KKR. They'll want to make their mark too. Each one of these changes is going to shake things up.
And then there's the emotional side of things. This could very well be MS Dhoni's last IPL season. How do you think that's going to affect the Chennai Super Kings?
Yeah, that adds a whole other layer, doesn't it? I mean, wanting to see Dhoni go out on top with another title could be a huge motivator for the team and their fans. The energy from that could really drive them.
Now, turning to the players, we've got some big international names coming back to the IPL, right? They're going to make a big splash.
Absolutely. You're going to see some major players from Australia, England, South Africa, all bringing that high-level experience and skill. They're going to be vital when the pressure is on.
But it's not just about those established stars. We're hearing a lot of buzz about some up-and-coming players from other countries, too. Who should we be watching?
Keep your eyes peeled for the young talent coming out of places like Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, and the West Indies. They often bring something totally new to the game, and they're not afraid to take risks. They could really shake things up.
Last but not least, we can't forget the impact player rule. It's back for 2025. How do you think teams are going to use it this season? Especially considering how the auctions went.
Oh, that impact player rule is a game changer. It adds a whole level of strategy. Now that teams are really emphasizing bowling, we might see them using the impact player more defensively. Bring in another bowler to shut down the other team's batting when it really counts. On the other hand, teams with those really strong batsmen at the top might use it to rack up even more runs in the later overs. Lots of different ways to play it. It'll be interesting to see how it evolves throughout the season.
So putting it all together, this IPL isn't just cricket. It's going to be a total spectacle.
It's going to be massive. Huge crowds, edge-of-your-seat finishes. It's going to be a battle for the IPL trophy. You've got the new strategies coming from the auctions, the captaincy shakeups, established stars alongside new talent. It all adds up to one heck of a season.
Let's recap what we've learned. We're looking at some serious investments in pace bowling, big leadership changes for a lot of key teams, international stars are back, but we've also got all this fresh talent coming in. And then there's that impact player rule, adding another layer of strategy. It all points to a super competitive and exciting IPL.
What I think is going to be really interesting is how this focus on pace bowling is going to play out with those crucial captaincy decisions in the final overs. Will we see more aggressive fielding? Will captains take more risks with their bowling changes?
That's a great question. And it leads to our final thought for all of you listening. Considering this new focus on fast bowling and all these captaincy changes, what do you think will be the deciding factor in who wins the IPL this year? It feels like this is going to be one of the most unpredictable and exciting IPL seasons yet.